We are going to go through the 7 most common options that are available to a homeowner when they are no longer able to afford their mortgage. The first is to do nothing. This is usually the worst option and will lead to foreclosure. It can be the most difficult to rebuild credit from, and what many people don't realize is that it can lead to very large financial obligations after the foreclosure. Just because a property forecloses does not always mean that the debt disappears. The second option to look at is paying arrears. This means making up all the late payments and penalties in order to keep the home. For most individuals, this is not an option. If you have the money to make up back payments, you probably wouldn't be behind. The next is the deed in lieu of foreclosure. With the deed in lieu, you voluntarily sign the deed over to the bank. In order to be reviewed for a deed in lieu, the banks require that the property has been on the market for a number of months and was not able to sell. Bankruptcy. For many individuals that find themselves buried in mortgage payments, along with other debts, a bankruptcy can sometimes be the better solution. It can give someone who has become buried in debt a fresh start. In some cases, it can also work to strip a second lien and give someone the ability to stay in their property. Refinancing. Very few people are able to qualify for a refinance, either due to the negative equity in their property and or the tight lending guidelines. The next option is a loan modification. Unfortunately, the government loan modifications that have been put in place have done very little to help. Currently, less than 2% of modifications are approved. If you are able to fit into the tight guidelines, they can be a great option for someone that would like to keep their home and has the income to do so. And lastly, a short sale. If you are no longer able to afford your home and or no longer wish to keep it, a short sale is many times the best alternative. It offers a way out of the property while helping to preserve credit and avoid foreclosure.